Okay, we got a big day today. We're going to review this welding helmet. It's from YesWelder. If you're interested in what I have to say about it, then stick around. So how are we going to test this helmet out today? Well, first off, I'm doing this project here. This is a Polar trailer, and a friend had it, abused it, and basically the frame was warped, twisted, broken, everything you could imagine, rusted through. So I bought it from him, rebuilt my own frame. The original frame was rated for 1,500 pounds, and that was with really thin steel and tubing, and I boomed up on all the steel, so it should be a lot stronger than it was and last probably the rest of my life. Project 2 is going to be back here. Some of you might recognize this old trailer that I built. It's a sled that tows behind my snowmobile. I was going over a concrete partition where you got to get out on the lake, and you can see it didn't work out so well. The first trip over, it worked out no problem. So the second time I went over it, I went a little faster, wasn't as cautious, and ended up wadding that ski off and also breaking the hitch right up here clean off. The hitch is somewhere over here. Basically 3/4 inch steel rod, and you can see that's kind of brittle, and especially after I heated it and bent it, pretty lucky that just that and just this ski wadding up was it. So that's project number 2. And I think that's going to be it for the test. So let's get started. I'll start out showing you my old hood. This is the first one I started with. I keep it around just because it's not battery operated, and if something happens, I've always got that. A Chicago Electric welding systems, and ended up the auto darkening batteries crapped out and they weren't replaceable. So this new one from YesWelder, the first thing I made sure is that it has replaceable batteries in it. It's also auto darkening, has a bigger lens. You can adjust your sensitivity, your shade, and your delay. You've got a welding, a cutting, and a grinding switch here. Now personally, I've never had one with a cutting and grinding switch, and it's habit for me to just have clear glasses and use those. So I did use the grinding today one time. It worked no problem, but then I forgot to put it back on welding and flashed myself pretty good. So if you're not used to it, like I'm not, then you know, I don't really see I needed one with it, but it came with it. I spent $62 on this helmet on sale on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description to it, but I never heard of YesWelder before, so I was kind of leery about using it, but it had a lot of good reviews. So one of the things that people talk about is the headgear being kind of cheesy and not lasting. And I did feel it. It does work. It's comfortable and it's tight. But I feel that if I over tighten it just a little bit, it might strip out because it's just plastic. So just know that and be easy with it. And there are some options to replace the headgear. I know somebody said there's a Lincoln headgear that fits in this helmet. So that'd be a nice upgrade if this one ever broke. But overall, I'm really happy with the helmet. I've used it about 3 hours today. I welded this right here on this hitch and welded the foot on that, the handle, a bunch of other doodads on it, and so overall I used it for about 3 hours today. So that's all I've got. I hope this video helped you guys, and for the money, it's a nice little welding hood. Thanks for watching.